Okay, this is the part of you that does God's business. When you pray in the Spirit, when you yield to the Spirit, you're doing God's business. So you have the baptism of the Holy Spirit. You can pray in the Spirit, okay? Which means it overrides your mind and your will and your emotions. It causes a direct line bypassing your mind, will, and emotions, and you are talking directly to God. And the same Spirit that is praying through you is the only one who can divide between your soul and your spirit. What a great deal. Okay, so you understand why Paul said, I pray in tongues more than you all. And he was an apostle. So that's why you need to yield to the Spirit and pray in the Spirit always. Be diligent to pray in the Spirit, and this is how I do it. I put apart a certain time where I just pray in tongues. My mind, my will, and my emotions are not invited. Either is anything physical from the outside allowed in while I do this, because this is a sacred time where I'm on the phone with God, and I don't want any interruptions, because no one, did I mention no one, has any priority over God talking to me. Listen, this is the most important message that I'll ever preach. Ever. This is the core, is you cannot take credit for what you see happening at Warrior Nodes. You cannot give me credit for it. It is literally birthed in the Spirit. Literally just two crazy people, flight attendant and a hairdresser, that just realized, you know what? We were getting hit by the devil. I mean, if you come to my house, I mean, Brittany and Jason have been to my house. Many people have been to my house. They've been in that living room. Brittany couldn't stop crying. As soon as she walked in, the power of God was so strong. But what happened in those seats is Kathy and I would pray from 3 a.m. until noon in tongues. And we had no friends, no calls, nothing. And we were getting hit by the devil so bad that I could get you all to cry right now if I'd even tell you. So we decided we're going to go all out. And so we prayed in tongues, and we didn't even care anymore how we felt, how we thought. And you know what? For a while, it got worse. I felt like there was just battleships just lined up. One would pull out, the next one would come in and just keep going, then the other one would go reload and come in and take its place. It was just constant. So I'm telling you this because I think you need to know that ministers won't tell you. They think you think it's like, you know. But I wasn't born in a major with a halo, and wise men didn't come visit me. I didn't have any of that. What I had was, is there a God in Israel? Is there a God on the throne? And I want that God. And I knew there was. I said, so I literally, I mean, I can do it now. I almost did it. This is what I do. I reach down and I take the mantle. This is what I do. I'll tell them to do it right now. I took the mantle of Elijah. I went down to the water and I smote it. And I said, where's the God of Elijah? That's what I do. Because if everybody else did it and succeeded, and I was in heaven, and all those people are happy up there, and they did their job. So I'm going to pick it up, whatever it is. I don't care if it's dirty. That's what Elisha did. He just picked it up, and he went down and tested it. He goes, where's the God of Elijah, right? Am I right? And that's the word for this morning. I'm telling you by the Spirit of God, you want a prophecy? You don't even have to line up here. The Lord is saying, will you believe me one more time and pick up your mantle and go down and strike the water? Because this time it's going to split. I'm telling you by the Spirit of God. Will you do it one more time? Will you pick up what God has placed before you And will you do it one more time for the Lord this time? Because I know it didn't work. It hasn't worked. But this time, the Lord is saying, will you do it one more time for me?